What's up, y'all? It's your girl Lady Lex, and I am back with another Married to Medicine review. I'm also going to talk about this little clip that's been going around on Twitter of Dr. Simone and Sweet Tea. They said it came from Sweet Tea's YouTube channel, so I'm gonna talk a little something about that too. So if you hear some stuff thrown in the mix, that's where it came from. Okay, so let's get started. First of all, I just want to say briefly about that clip is that Dr. Simone and Sweet Tea, the little clip that was going around on Twitter, it was giving Mr. Ed vibes. I don't know. I don't know. Did it remind y'all of an episode of Mr. Ed or something? I don't know. What you call it? I was reading the comments on that video, and people, baby, they was getting ate up in the comments. Somebody said, don't make Heavenly interview Tammy. Somebody said, Simone and T don't like Quad because their husbands love her. Yeah, basically on the thing they was talking about, I'm trying to remember exactly what they said. I should have put notes on this, but they said, Simone, I remember specifically Simone saying, who's gonna help Quad? Oh, Sweet Tea said that she's over there trying to help Greg finish paying off Quad's old house. And then Simone said, well, who's gonna help Quad pay off Quad's house that she's staying in now? Forget it. I'm gonna go ahead and go in on that video, this little clip real quick. I might throw some more stuff in, you know, but I just want to say about that little clip that's been going around. Simone is so bitter. Like, oh my god, I used to love Dr. Simone at the beginning of Married to Medicine, but like Dr. Simone is just not and it's like she don't even be joking. Like, she be like really nasty. It's like she really want to see people fail. The joke about who's gonna help Quad pay off Quad's house, baby, Quad I'm sure can pay for her own house because Quad ain't over there taking care of 3 grown men, Dr. Simone. Quad man got a job. Quad man got what is it? He owns a car business. When last time Cece sold a house? Where Dr. Simone's sons work at? And when Cecil over there at random taking $25,000 out of Simone's bank account for these business ventures. What was that thing called? Kids Force. Where is Kids Force now? Or was that just some more money that they wasted, Dr. Simone? Girl, that's why they got you over there working like a slave, and while they living they soft girl life. Quad, baby, Quad said, I just show up and film a TV show and I get my money. They said Quad invested her money well, so why is you over there clocking Quad pockets, baby? Leave Miss Quad alone. Like, I don't like stuff like that. You wouldn't know somebody to fail. You need to take all that energy and you need to talk to your sons like that. And let's see if they can get a job and do something productive. Okay, so anyway, back to the reunion. Part 1 of the reunion. We got Contessa said that Heavenly is a miserable person to be with, and she hoped Dr. Damon have some happiness. Contessa, and then Heavenly said that Contessa got botched surgery and that she just said her breast looked botched. And then Contessa, in her crying voice, you know, you could tell she was about to cry. She said she had whatever. Basically, she had her breast removed because she was at high risk for having breast cancer. So she had her breast removed and she got implants put in. Yeah. Heavenly, that was real low down for you to say that about that lady breast. It was real low down. Contessa, I need you to stop shooting bullets at Heavenly and getting mad when she throws the atomic bomb back at you. Like, Contessa, yeah, I see what people be talking about. Like, I don't know. Heavenly don't have no like middle ground. Like she just gonna read with whatever, you know, and if it's low, it's low. Like, so yeah, Contessa girl, I don't know. If you can't take the rebuttal, just people like Heavenly are people you just don't argue with unless you're ready to take it there. And I ain't even finna cry about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you gonna take it there with them, don't even cry about it. Just go in and let have. Like, just say whatever, you know, whatever come to your mind, whether it's low brow or not. I mean, you already been saying stuff about her marriage and her husband, so you might as well just say what you want to say, because she gonna take it there with you. They both be wrong about the stuff they say, but Contessa is like, she be asking for it a little bit. Like, she start doing little jabs, and then like I said, when the lady throw a atomic bomb back, then she won't cry. Why is it raining? Why? I hate this time of year. It's pollen everywhere, and then the sun could be shining, it could be a beautiful day, and then 30 minutes later it's just dark clouds and rain. Like, where is this coming from? So Quad wrapped Sweet Tea up. Quad was basically defending Sweet Tea about how Greg be talking crazy to her, and Sweet Tea said something, you still worried about Gregory? Okay, so Quad wrapped up. She said you slid into the DMs and promised him a baby, and you haven't made good on the promise yet. Ooh. Did y'all see on that little clip, I don't know if it was the same clip or another one, that Sweet Tea was talking about she waiting on the VA to pay for her IVF. But Sweet Tea keep trying to throw these jabs at Quad, like she was just gold digging Greg and you didn't get enough out of the divorce. Like, Sweet Tea, you said you got access to the money. You had like Greg is just if Greg can't pay for your IVF, what do you think he had to give Quad? Like, what do you think Quad was over there getting that's so great? Like, Sweet Tea, if you want a baby that bad and y'all ain't got time to wait, why is you sitting around begging your insurance to pay for it? If your man, you got access to the money, how much money you got access to? It can't be that much. That's ridiculous. You keep bragging like your man just got all this money. I married a doctor who's almost 60, who ain't bought nothing but a house and probably a few cars. He was driving a Mini Cooper the last time we saw him. He ain't got no kids or nothing, and you mean to tell me on the spot he can't come up with the money to pay for IVF? Ain't that what you was flipping out about last season when they said they asked for an extra $13K for the wedding, and the man and she started flipping out because Greg, what are you doing? What are you doing with your money? Are you just bad with money, or you ain't making none? Because I don't know. Like, that's ridiculous. No shade. Like, I'm not saying people want to just spend that amount of money at one time, but if it's something that you really want, like, if it's something that you really, really want that's going to change your life, if you work a decent job and you in your 30s, at some point you should have $13K to pull from somewhere. You should have it in a savings account. You should have it in a 401K account, investment. Like, what do people be doing with their money? I'm confused, especially when you supposed to be making doctor money. Like, how am I doing better than that? And baby, I just braid a little hair, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is Greg doing? What is he doing with his money? But Sweet Tea, you over here just acting like Quad just, oh, what's she gonna do? She, like, you said something like Quad need the money for the show. Baby, you need the money for the show. Quad got her IVF over there. Y'all, I don't know if y'all peeped it. Let me see if it's still up. Heavenly had went live last night. I'm spilling some tea, y'all. She had went live last night, and I saw it after it popped up on the timeline. So I clicked on it, I watched it or whatever. Child, somebody in the comments said, "Ooh, did y'all hear?" Quad basically said Quad was with her on the live, and Quad basically said that she was asking her something. She was like, "What was y'all doing that day when I left Jackie office for the and then she stopped, and then she said, "Yeah, what was going on?" Because she said she went by Heavenly office afterwards. Anyway, and somebody said that y'all peeped Quad almost slipped and said her ultrasound when she left Jackie's office for her ultrasound, y'all. So it's giving Sweet Tea. what Quad said, I'm what you want to be. I'm what you want to be. And that's what it's very much so giving, because you over there struggling to come up with money for IVF with Greg. Meanwhile, Quad, and based on what it looked like, is already expecting her IVF, her payment ain't clear, and baby Quad is in the oven, child. So yeah, I don't know what you trying to. Sweet Tea, it's just Sweet Tea was on the bus with the tinted windows. She was on the bus with the tinted windows, and it only had about 4 rows of seats, and it was her and another kid with a helmet on their head on the bus. Like, anyway, so T said that Greg put her on the mortgage. And I think this is another, like, when I tell you it's a whole lot going on, it's a clips going around Twitter of Sweet Tea's YouTube video. I'm not going on her channel to watch it, but I've been seeing clips, and then I'm talking about the reunion. So it's gonna be some stuff mixed in that you might not have seen on the reunion, but I'm talking about it now. But if you want to see it, just go on Twitter and you should see it. Or I guess if you want to go watch Sweet Tea YouTube, go watch her YouTube and see what she said. But they said hold on, where'd it go? Okay, they said T put Greg on the mortgage. And in my opinion, Greg only put Sweet Tea on the mortgage because Sweet Tea is a veteran, and they wouldn't have to pay property tax. Greg ain't slick. If it wasn't no benefit to him, he was not gonna put Sweet Tea name on that mortgage. He put it on the mortgage so he could benefit from not having to pay the property taxes. Otherwise he wouldn't have put her name on the mortgage. Because he likes to hold houses over people's heads. How you gonna hold a house over my head that you bought for another woman and I just moved in? Sweet Tea, girl, Sweet Tea elevator don't go to the top. Sweet Tea's cornbread is not cooked completely in the middle. It's mushy in the middle. Her cornbread ain't all the way done. Y'all, Sweet Tea was getting ate up so bad on the reunion. All she could do was stick a birthday card, because Quad wrapped her up like a Christmas gift, tied a bow on her, and sat over there under Greg tree. Merry Christmas. Y'all, Quad should have left Dr. G on aisle 6 at Publix. Then they say they met at the grocery store. She should have left him on aisle 6, and we never would have had to see that psycho doctor flying around in that little Mini Cooper. Like, it's just too much. Quad, I'm finna blame you for this. I'm finna blame you. We wouldn't have never seen that man if you ain't hook up with him and exchange numbers or whatever on aisle 6, child. So let's talk about Dr. Jackie. Did they? Okay, I think they gave us Dr. Jackie little package or whatever. Child, Dr. Jackie is not really giving much of nothing this season. Thank you for showing us Kamala and pointing out the issues in the black communities, because it is sad. The things that women are going through with reproductive rights, like, it's really sad with this current the current president, child. It's a mess. But anyway, thank you, Dr. Jackie, for pointing it out. Thank you for showing us you going to see Kamala at the White House and, you know, talking about some things. But this honestly could have been a friend of storyline. It didn't need all of this. I know these ladies make a lot of money. Dr. Jackie is taking up a lot of the budget and not giving much. I like Dr. Jackie, but she's not giving us much for probably what y'all paying her. Anyway, so Contessa definitely gave us more. Child, Contessa was finna fight and all, and she ain't get nothing but a friend of. Do they pay friends of? Do they get paid? I don't know. Dr. Jackie, you could be a friend of next season, because you already said you finna do Quad and the baby stuff. So, you know, we can see that. But if you ain't gonna show us what Curtis doing in the DR, baby, it's alright. You can keep it. We love you though, Dr. Jackie, but no, it's so next up, the men arrive. Did y'all see Greg getting out the car looking like he had the wheelchair legs, looking like they all little and fragile? and he like as soon as he got on the ground, they was just gonna cave in and he was gonna hit the ground. Y'all remember last season Greg was walking around the house like he got gout and everybody was trying to figure out what was wrong with him? Child, that's karma, baby. That is karma. Greg, oh, what is going on with your legs and your feet, child? It looks like you got some problems. Like Sweet Tea gonna be pushing you around in the wheelchair. So Greg is in this little room by himself, and I guess he thought calling the cops on King was gonna exile King, but it exiled him. So now he over there in the room with the 19-inch TV looking around by himself. I'm by myself around the rest of the fellas. I hate Greg boys. I don't like that man. Please make this the last season we gotta see that man on Married to Medicine. Anyway, so Dr. Mimi joins the ladies. Dr. Mimi ate her first reunion look. She looked beautiful. Dr. Simone, take notes, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. Dr. Simone done pissed me off. Just done pissed me off. Like, I used to love Dr. Simone, but Dr. Simone and her teeth just done upset me, and I'm just... See, so... Simone, maybe you should try to be friends with Dr. Heavenly. Maybe she'll fix your teeth. Her work look real good on Instagram, so maybe, I don't know, maybe you should try to be nice to her. She might fix them for you. Okay, so we get Dr. Mimi package. And Andy asked Quad, was there another side of Dr. Mimi? And she said, Mimi is a good time. She said she hung out with Mimi and they didn't get home till after 5 in the morning, child. Dr. Mimi, girl, Dr. Mimi said I'm outside. Don't play with Dr. Mimi. I would like to see Dr. Mimi come back. I would like to see her come back. What you call it? They was talking about the I guess Sweet Tea was talking about how the comparisons in the group, how people kept comparing her to Quad, and she was tired of it, you know, and she just didn't like it or whatever. And Quad was like, well, that's naturally gonna happen. Like, girl, you're married to my ex-husband, so you know what I'm saying? Like, they always gonna, you know how people like to compare people to the past person that their ex was with and all this stuff. It's just, it's a stupid thing, but humans do it. What you call it? And then Quad then wrapped Sweet Tea up again and said you cannot compete where you don't compare. I said, Lord, Quad, let her go. Turn her loose. Turn her loose. Turn her loose, Quad. Let her ponytail go. Let that Bantu knot in the top go, Quad. Turn the lady loose. Okay, Quad got her hand in that kinky curly hair in the back of Sweet Tea head, and just, she won't let her go. She won't let Sweet Tea. Golly, Sweet Tea. Sweet Tea gotta get her reads up. This is ridiculous. Like, Quad is just slow cooking Sweet Tea. Like, it's bad. It's bad, Sweet Tea. What you call it? Because even if Sweet Tea has some decent reads, all Quad really gotta say back to her is like, girl, you stay in my old house that the man bought for me. Like, I picked that house out. So, like, she would wrap Sweet Tea up every time with it. No matter what T said, like, she'll get right on up with that one. The fact that you live in that lady old house, like, that's and you over there helping pay it off. You at the brain time, he put me on the mortgage. Girl, you are helping pay off Quad's dream home. That, when this show came out, 2010, 11, 12, something like that. That was Quad's dream home in 2010, 11, 12. Not Quad over here living in a house that's $1 million+. Like, so, girl, and you still over there trying to help Greg pay off a house that's not even, the house might be worth $500K now. You know what I'm saying? It's not a bad house. I'm not shading the house. Like, it's not a bad house. But for Greg to be a doctor, I know they back in 2011, 12, that house probably was $350K. Greg, you mean to tell me you ain't paid it off yet? at least if you was gonna move Sweet Tea in it, like your reason for moving her in it, like I literally already paid this house off, like it's paid for. You know what I'm saying? But no, you got Sweet Tea over there trying to help you pay off the house that you bought for Quad. How much is Greg making as a doctor? My God, today. And then Greg, you had the nerve, I'm gonna get to this, but you had the nerve to start turning down Damon patient. He was trying to help you, because clearly you over there struggling. You ain't paid that house off yet, Greg. Come on now. Greg is so embarrassing. Sweet Tea, are you not embarrassed? Anyway, so okay, so Dr. Mimi gives an observation of the ladies. I think she did very spot on. I think Dr. Mimi is an excellent doctor. Greg needs to take notes. Okay, so we get to the men. They come out on stage. Somebody said that King and Greg had planned to meet up at the Toya and Eugene anniversary party, but Quad didn't let King go. I don't blame Quad. Why is my ex-husband that was dragging me around the house, why you want to talk to my new man? Like, you already did enough to me. You not finna try to plant no new seeds into my new man head. No, you already done set him off and almost made him fight you. So no. No. But I don't think it was gonna go. It wasn't a good idea, period. Either Greg was gonna try to get in King's head about Quad, or either Greg was gonna set him off again and it wasn't gonna be nobody to stop King from mopping the floor with him this time. So yeah, I don't think Quad, you did the right thing. Yeah, keep your man. Greg is yeah, Greg and Sweet Tea and Quad and King should have never been on purposely placed in the same room. The only person who was still cool with Greg in that group was Cecil. Only way I could possibly see them in or being in the same room is if Cecil and Simone do something, and Cecil invited Greg and T, and Simone invited Quad, and maybe they didn't realize it, and they all ended up at something related to them, an event they was doing. I could kind of see that, but that wouldn't have even been on camera, so they still wouldn't have had to interact. It's like, child, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he over there, I ain't gonna stay too long, but you know, I'm here, so let me speak and whatever, and stay for a little bit. But yeah, I ain't gonna be here too long because I ain't got time for him. And outside of that, at best, they might have ran into each other at aisle 6 at the grocery store. And y'all could either kept walking past each other, or y'all could have just said, hey, like a basic hey, and keep it pushing. No, hey, how you doing? Nothing, just a hey, and keep walking. Like, it was, no. So bravo, y'all wrong for following up the cast when they brought this idea to y'all instead of biting at everything. Why would y'all let an abuser come back on the show? Like, I don't even have time to keep going down this. Bravo's wrong. The women on the show was wrong for even coming up with that idea to bring someone's abuser back on the show. Like, this has been ridiculous. And situations like Quad and Greg are sometimes the reason why some women are scared to call the police when they're in domestic violence situations, because when it was the first season, Quad and Greg both got arrested for, I guess, domestic violence, but they both got mugshots. In my opinion, Greg likely was the aggressor and Quad defended herself, because who finna just sit here and, you know what I'm saying, let somebody drag you around the house. So yeah, I might have do something at you and it might have cut you or left a mark on you or something. I might have left a knot on your head. I do a ball at your head, or I do the lamp at your head. But you done drug me from one side of the house to the other one. But when I got by a lamp, I took it and do it at you. So now when we both get here, I got scratches and scars up the side of my leg because I've been drug all around the house, and you got a knot on your head. So they just like, well, we don't know whose story to believe, so we're going to arrest both of them. And a lot of times women do get arrested in domestic violence, but they be retaliating. Like, I'm not saying always, sometimes the woman is the aggressor, but in my opinion, I think it was they was going at it. Oh, I think he started dragging her, and Quad said she wasn't going down without a fight and probably hit him with something. But basically, they both had physical wounds or something that the people could tell, like, oh, they both hit each other or did something to each other, so they arrested both of them. And with that being said, you don't know who started it or the details, but you just see bodily injuries on both of them, so you just take both of them. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. My notes keep going to the top. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so the men had their little statement. Dr. G says, oh, I don't know King, but it must have been a reason why he acted the way he did. Yeah, you was talking about his lady. Like, what do you mean? You told the woman whatever you said to her, because now you trying to say you didn't say that, but I don't know. It seemed like everybody else heard it. I don't know. So, yeah. That's why King tried to fight you, because you was saying some off the wall, out of line stuff to his woman. Yeah, you antagonized that man until he had a reaction. Eugene said he gotta get a hot girl to do the Botox before he gets started. Y'all, it ain't got so dark outside. Oh my god. Like, it's so dark that the street lights are on outside. Like, and it's the middle of the day. Like, the sun don't go down for at least another 3.5 hours. Like, oh, it's finna storm bad. It's finna storm real bad, y'all. Anyway, so Toya, that's a good man, Savannah. You want him to do the Botox, so if he gotta get a little cute girl to do it, then I mean, he ain't got to, but you know, if that's what's gonna make the money. Toya, go on, Eugene ain't worried about that woman. He love him some Toya, okay? So Toya, just let him get the lady in there. You want more money, and you take that money and get you some more Birkin bags to fill up your new closet. Y'all seen Toya said she got a new house. So Toya probably, she had a 2-story house last time they got a house. Toya probably got a 3-story closet this time. So Toya, go on ahead, let Eugene get the lady in there to do the Botox, and you can use that money to fill up that 3-story closet that you probably got with more Birkin bags. So whatever kind of bags you want, go Toya. Can y'all hear the rain? Cause it's slapping. Like, I hear it. It's raining hard. Okay, anyway, so Dr. G says he felt disrespected by Heavenly comments about his practice. Dr. G's reviews literally says that he's not a good doctor. In my opinion, Dr. G doesn't seem to be a good person all around. He's not a good husband. He's a cheater. He's an abuser. He just does not seem to have good character. So I was on Dr. Damon's side when he was going in on him, like, yeah. And I feel like a lot of people don't see Dr. G for who he is, because he's literally Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. He has this goofy, like, persona, like this corny, goofy persona, and is able to hide how he really is. Like, well, how he really is. Y'all, it's raining so hard. I hope y'all can hear me. Like, it's pouring out. So Dr. Damon got activated. He called Greg a coward. Wow, it was pouring down. Wow. It's raining so hard, I don't even think y'all can hear me for real. So I'm gonna stop the video for a second, because I think it's raining too hard and y'all probably can't hear me clearly. So, ooh, child. Ooh, it done got a little chilly outside. I need to grab my jacket. Y'all see my shirt all wet. Child, I got out the car. I done ran, did a dash for the house, and it was pouring down rain. And I should have just stayed out here inside in the car, because I done got wet. Child, look at my ponytail. I don't know if y'all saw my ponytail before I got out of the car, but my hair was straight. I had straight my hair and pulled it back. It was a nice sleek ponytail, and my ponytail looked like, y'all see, child, I need to wash my hair. I need to go to the store and try to find me some clarifying shampoo, because that's what my hair really needs, a good clarifying shampoo. So I guess, y'all, I guess if I got time, that's what I'm gonna go ride and do. I gotta get me a jacket. I thought I had my jacket in here with me. Maybe I didn't. Let's see where we left off with the review. This review all over the place. Normally I do it in one recording, but child, this all over the place. Okay, so what was I talking about? Okay, so the men was on stage. Dr. G got low character. Dr. Damon got activated, child. He said that Dr. G is a coward, and Dr. Damon did not lie. G is a coward, and I wish they would have the same energy when it came out that reunion and he was jumping on court. Like, y'all been saw stuff about Greg, but I mean, I guess better late than never. But yeah, I'm here for it. I'm here for all the Greg lashings. I don't like that man. And while Dr. Damon was jumping on Greg on stage, Dr. Heavenly was getting tea together backstage. Child, the comms was activated, and they said if they gonna stick beside each other, right or wrong, they gonna stick beside each other. They was over there. They was getting Greg and tea. Cecil, I like you, but be quiet. We ain't got no confirmed tea on Dr. Damon and these interracial babies or whatever y'all talking about, biracial babies, whatever y'all said. We ain't got no confirmed tea on that, Cecil, but what we do have confirmed is that you was down there with Tammy playing golf and ignoring Simone, and we still trying to figure out if you and Tammy was doing something that y'all shouldn't have been doing, because their relationship was real deep. But I don't know, Cecil just seemed like that though, because I mean, y'all see he love Carl. Like, Cecil be real cool and friendly with women, and I don't think Simone like it. But I mean, I don't think the women, you know, I don't think nothing be going on like that, but Simone she just don't like it. So they was talking about Greg was mad because Heavenly basically said he was not a good doctor or whatever, or he's not respected. That's what shit. And Greg was mad. But let's talk about how Sweet Tea, she did draw first blood on that when she did tell Heavenly that she wasn't respected. She said Heavenly wasn't respected before Heavenly responded and said that Greg wasn't respected. So yeah, Greg, you gotta talk to your wife about that one. No shade. Greg ain't never showed good character on the show. He was a cheater one season, the next season he was getting divorced, and his ex-wife was talking about how he was dragging her all around the house. Greg, no. Y'all, I know I'm probably a little messy, but did y'all see when Heavenly pointed at Quad and said, I know a lot, and told T to Heavenly told T to leave me alone, basically telling T to leave her alone. I wanted Heavenly to say it, because when Heavenly pointed at Quad, it's giving like she told me a whole bunch of stuff about your man, and if you don't want me to say it, then leave me alone. I wanted Heavenly to say it. Tell us what else Greg done did, because we already don't like him, but tell us what else he done did that Quad told you that never came out on TV. Like, we want to see it. Just air it out. Just empty the clip on him at this point. And then they started talking about how Dr. Heavenly called Greg the P word, a PDF file. Heavenly was wrong for that. She was wrong for that. Heavenly, like I said, she one of the people that she go too far. We don't have no proof. Greg is a lot of things. He's a cheater. He's an abuser. He all kind of stuff. But what we don't have proof of is Greg doing nothing with no children. So let's leave y'all wrong for that. No, Heavenly, you shouldn't have said that. That's a strong allegation to put on somebody with no proof, and we ain't never seen that. Just because his wife young enough to be his daughter don't mean he a pedophile, because Sweet Tea was over 30 when they got together. She probably was right at 30 or a little over 30, but she was grown. He didn't holler at Sweet Tea when she was 16 walking out the side door of the high school. Like, now if that case, yeah, we got some problems. But no, Sweet Tea was grown. Sweet Tea hollered at him. Matter of fact, Sweet Tea slid in his DM. So yeah, and she knows she was good and grown when she did it. So Greg stopped seeing Dr. Damon patients he was referring because of the beef that happened, which again shows his low character. Like I said, Dr. Heavenly was wrong, very wrong, for calling the man a pedophile. Dr. Greg should not have. That was wrong to do to your patients. Like, you look bad as a doctor doing something like that to your doctor. I ain't saying, yes, your feelings are valid, but due to you being a medical professional, you should have told Damon, look, your wife done said some stuff about me, and I really don't care to work with you no more. So, what's today? Today the 31st. So what you should have said, as of the 1st, April 1st, yeah, I'm not seeing no more of your patients, so stop sending them over here. The ones that you've already sent over, or the ones that already have an appointment with me, I'm going to see them, but don't send me no new patients, and I won't be, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you need to find a new provider for your patients. That's what he should have did. He shouldn't have just cut the patients off and not said, and that was very unprofessional in my opinion. So Toya done got T again backstage. When I tell you they have jumped T, but T, girl, you did this to yourself. Toya got T again backstage. She was wrapping T up about that mess that she pulled. She said nobody is speaking in that house except for Greg. And I just think T and Greg are just two delusional people together, and I just want them to ride off in the sunset in Greg's Mini Cooper, never to be seen again. I'm sick of these people. Sick of it, okay? And y'all know this is a mess when Curtis starts being the voice of reason. Curtis said that they brought Greg and T around Quad to get a reaction out of Quad, and they was doing it the whole last season, season 10, Greg and T first season on the show. They was doing it, and Quad just sat back. She sat back, she took it on the chin. And then basically Simone confirmed what Curtis said when she said that they hung out with Greg because they was mad at Quad. Like, y'all are some weirdos. So in the back, then we get Simone. She turning up on Quad. She said that basically Quad gave them her ASS to kids, and they hung out with Greg and blah 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 blah. Simone is like the most evil, vengeful person ever. Like, I'm tired of Simone too. Let me talk about her. Wrap Simone up with a bow too. We tired of Dr. Simone as well. Dr. Simone ain't doing nothing but talking about her sons that she take care of. We sick of it, Simone. And then she start these crazy arguments with people and start doing evil stuff to people just to stay on the show. Simone is at least trying to earn her check on the show, but it still ain't giving. It's tied, it's through, it's delayed. No shade. Next season I want to see Toya, Quad, Heavenly, Dr. Mimi, Dr. Contessa could be a friend, and Dr. Jackie could be a friend of. I don't know. Oh, they need to bring Audra back. Bring Audra back. So that's 5 main cast members with Contessa and Jackie is friends of. And can we get Cecil back without Simone? Can we just get Cecil? Cecil cool, but leave Simone at the house, baby. We sick of Simone. Yeah, Simone, I feel like it's a miserable person because she gotta take care of 3. Y'all know how bad Simone back probably hurting. That's why she just mad all the time. She carrying 3 grown men on her back. That lady's back is hurting, and she just mad. She's vengeful. So yeah, basically Simone said that she took it to HELL with Quad not because Quad did something to her, but because she felt like Quad wasn't sharing enough of her life and information with her. So she got mad and hung out with Greg. So you hung out with Greg because him and Sweet Tea was willing to tell you her business. But Quad, when she sat up there on that reunion and said that man was abusing her, who it was? It was Simone, Mariah, and Toya sat up there and like that woman was lying, and you can't say that because Greg a doctor. I don't care what Greg's profession is. If you did it, you did it. And we ain't finna sugarcoat it and cover it up because you're a doctor. We can't say that about him. Okay. Yeah, and Simone said that Quad got exactly what she deserved and that she got karma. She got karma for staying to herself after y'all showed her that y'all weren't to be trusted. Because if I tell you about my abuse, I finally open up and admit about it, and then you start jumping on me saying I can't say it because the man a doctor, I'm gonna put my distance between you two, because I see that to you his title matters more than how he treats people, the character of this man. So I'm gonna let you have it. Since y'all doctors, y'all be cool. You know what I'm saying? And Quad called her a dirty bitch, and I was here for it. I said, say it again, Quad. Say it again. So yeah, so Simone, because you felt some type of way, you decided to take it to HELL, bring Greg and his next victim on the show to try to rub it in Quad face. You could never rub that in Quad face. When a woman gets away from a man who was physically abusive to her, you can't make her feel jealous with the next woman, because we looking at it like she's just the next victim. I actually feel sorry for her because she don't even know what she stepped into. But in Sweet Tea's shoes, Sweet Tea saw it on national TV what the ex went through and still decided to slide into that man DM. Sweet Tea, you are not smart. You're not smart. To see that and decide still choose that, no, I would never. I'm sorry, I wouldn't. If I seen on TV anywhere, I don't even care if it was just rumors that this man used to lay hands on his ex. I don't want him. Go away from me with this Apollo. What page said? Go away from me with this Apollo. Okay. And I feel like Quad could have said a lot more, but I feel like she wasn't even trying to take that, even after all the nasty stuff Simone did. That just shows Quad character. Simone, baby, you low down. So yeah. What you call it? Oh yeah, this one last thing I want to say. I do feel bad for Sweet Tea in a way, but I really want y'all to stop blaming it on her age. I'm like 5 to 6 years younger than Sweet Tea. I'm still in my 20s and I have way more sense than Sweet Tea has. I don't know, Sweet Tea had to be on that bus with the tinted windows or something. Sweet Tea was in that class where it was only 3 people in the class. It was her, it was 2 other students, and they had a teacher and a teacher's aide. If y'all get what I'm saying, they ate lunch in the classroom. They didn't even get to go to the cafeteria. They had to stay in their own classroom and eat lunch. They had their own bathroom in the classroom, everything. So yeah, I'm like 5, 6 years younger than Sweet Tea, and it's just giving her elevator don't go to the top. Like I said, her cornbread is not done in the middle. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, stop blaming on her age. Stop trying to be like, oh, young people just don't know no better. It's not all young people, baby. I got plenty of sense, and I'm, like I said, a good bit younger than Sweet Tea. Sweet Tea is just, don't put that on all of us. Sweet Tea's, all her wires don't connect, baby. It's just, I don't know. I feel bad for her because Dr. G is over there taking advantage of, you know, somebody that's not all the way there. But, and that says a lot about him due to the fact that he is supposed to be a mental health person. Like, how do you see somebody with mental health and choose to take advantage of it? Like, they're a mess. But I'll catch y'all in the last part of the reunion. This is a mess. But yeah, catch y'all later. Peace.